Tonight, we are waiting for a new report on the law enforcement response to the mass shooting in Uvalde.
Yeah, it's coming tomorrow from the U.S. Department of Justice. NBC5's Tahara Rahman reports on what experts and victims' families are anticipating.
For many Uvalde families, every day since this day in May of 2022 has been
brutal.
Jamal El-Safar and National Trial Law represent 10 families of the mass shooting survivors and victims, including the Garzas and Garcias.
It's unrelenting, the pain that you have from this.
He says for nearly 2 years, they've sought details on law enforcement's response to Robb Elementary. So far, only getting the Texas House's July 2022 report. Tarleton State University criminology expert Alex Del Carmen says the U.S. Justice Department's report will likely reinforce some of that.
I think some of the takeaways are likely going to be that there was lack of leadership on the ground. That the leadership that was on the ground was not coordinated with the other agencies that were there.
But with more time, money, and experience, Del Carmen says the federal group will likely have more details about officers' failures on that day.
Why is it that parents were detained from having to go in to try to rescue their children? Why was the information that came out initially wrong?
Law enforcement consultant Craig Miller says we have seen some change since then, like House Bill 3, which requires an armed person at public and charter schools.
I think there's been a lot of funds that have been made available to school districts across the state to help enhance their safety concerns or safety needs that they have.
Both experts say the report will also likely bring more accountability. That's what El-Safar's families hope for, so there isn't a repeat of that day in May.
We're talking about the parents and then the kids that had to watch this massacre happen, and kids who knew their heroes were right out the door, but were not doing anything to rescue them.
Tahara Rahman, NBC5.
The attorney for several Uvalde families that we spoke with says the Justice Department is expected to give them a preview of the report tonight.